Hi there, and welcome to your timeless message of the day. Let's see what we need to introspect about today and kind of talk on. We're going to start off with a message from this marvelous bunch of notes that I made many years ago. Okay, what do we need to talk about today for the collective, please? We have how many messages? 4, which is 4? Yeah, 4, which is a stabilizing energy, so that's good. That's good to know. Let's see. Figuring out what you most value will help you find peace. All right. Are you in a moment of time where you're needing to do that? Let's find out more. It's time to harvest the fruits of your labor. Wow. This is really a time of culmination for you, huh? Of things coming to an end, of harvest. Beautiful. Give it more time. Okay, so it's time to harvest the fruits of your labor, yet you're being called to give it more time. Maybe giving more time to figuring out what you value most. Now that you have received the fruits of your labors, to see how you implement what you have. We've got one more here before we go on to the tarot. Stubbornness can be a good thing. I would agree. I don't know if my parents would. Alrighty. Okay. Stubbornness can be a good thing. What is the collective being stubborn about? What are they being stubborn about? The 6 of Pentacles. They're you're being very stubborn when it comes to give and take. When it comes to you finding some sort of a balance, or what I'm sensing is a very strong sense of justice and fairness. Where it's like, right, you can have my yogurt, but then I'll get your yogurt next time round. And then the person says, yeah, sure, and then they don't give you this yogurt, and you're like, bro, but you said. That's kind of the energy. And then someone else would be like, oh, this person is being difficult, they're being stubborn. And it's like, no, the person is just implementing, the thing that was said. Okay, we're gonna look deeper into this. So what do they need more time with then? Okay, you have the Strength in Reverse card as our answer to what needs more time. You're still working on finding your inner strength. You're still working on feeling strong within yourself and where you are standing in your positioning. And that's still gonna take a bit more time for you to feel really safe in this and know that you have this strength within. But how is that possible? Okay, we have a few. Okay, let's go. All right, we have the Tower in Reverse. Something that breaks apart the reality that you know. Something that takes away all matters of security. It coming out in reverse. This might be an energy that you're trying to leave behind, is what I'm getting. Trying to leave behind this faulty foundation for the sake of finding a strong foundation. Remember, look at that, strength and foundation right there, of course. Okay, we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. Choosing to not necessarily expand, but to go inward, to do what's necessary in the internal realm. With the 4 of Pentacles here as well. The 4 of Pentacles is about holding on to what you have because you're scared of losing what you have. Even though what you have is still really not a lot. The 4 is early in its pursuit within the Pentacles, right? It goes up to the 10 and then you got the court cards. So this is someone still early on, but the little that they have, they are holding on to very tightly. Okay. And then we also have the Ace of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Wow. I think I'm talking to someone who has gone through a lot. Potentially also trauma specifically. The 5 of Cups is a trauma-related card. But with the Ace here coming out, this is someone who wants to grow from this kind of energy. From this energy of loss, of fear, of... what I'm seeing also is someone being left to die. Very specific from this illustration. Because you're seeing how the cups are being are already overgrown. This to me indicates that, something was left to a point of disregard that nature just took over. Oh wow, now look at that. Maybe for you, nature just took over. Maybe whatever happened in your life, you found a version of yourself that you didn't even know existed, because it was this connection that you have to your natural self, to this instinctual self that maybe was calling you to choose one way or another and to help you find peace. Okay, I see what we're doing here. You're trying to find peace. You're trying to figure out what is important to keep. What is important to keep so you don't have too much on your plate. Remember the Six of Pentacles in the beginning, the stubbornness, the give and take, finding a balance. And I think you're trying to find a balance in what you are valuing in your life, in an effort to find peace or to sustain peace that you have established after a difficult time. Okay, what kind of advice can we give the collective today? Oh my lordies. First of all, the fact, this is insane. Look, this is the Five of Swords. And as the Five of Cups came out, I was thinking of the Five of Swords as well, because I was getting this kind of energy. The Five of Swords, if the Five of Cups is emotional damage, like serious emotional damage, the Five of Swords is also damage, but this is mental damage. This is kind of a lose situation, and what I was hearing is bullying. Putting someone down for attributes that they cannot change, and in general putting someone down, but very specifically, oftentimes bullying goes for your characteristics, things that are, simply you. It's one thing to like make something and then people are saying this is stupid. Oh, I guess no, it's not, because you're still, it's an expression of self. But I hope you understand, like, this concept of bullying, of someone putting someone else down. And the two fives coming out here, and the Ace of Cups. I think, I'm certain that this is something that you might have experienced in your life, at least from this spread, and my belief that whoever finds this video is meant to find this. But I also can see that if you have been brought up in an environment in which you have been the victim of bullying, or you have been a bully, you have some part of your brain that believes in this hierarchical system in which you have to put people down, whatever side of the spectrum you are on in this regard. Okay? And that is something I think you need to look into. You need to look into, because otherwise you're going to be doing that to yourself. And you might have been. And you might have been trying to get out of it. You might have been trying to find to find peace by connecting to the things that are valuable to you, to the ideals that you find valuable in your life. We have some more cards that had come out. And these were all on our notes that we picked in the beginning. Hi, Munchkin, you want to say hi? My little boy is here. Hi, honey. He's always off wandering while just doing his thing while I do this. You want to come say hi? No? Oh my lord, come here. He does, guys, he does. Come here. Can mommy pick you up for a second? Mommy pick you up? There he goes. There he is. Look at my Munchkin. He's saying, Mommy, I don't want to sit. He's not letting me put his legs down, so he doesn't want to sit down. I'm going to put him back. But there he goes, my Mr. Munchkin pie. All right. Go, honey. You can do your thing, chicken wing. I love you. Yes. All right. We have, sorry about that, quick interruption. Maybe you took the time to cuddle your sweet boy or girl. Maybe you have a little one of some sort around you. All right. But your guidance, the one that fell on the notes. Munchkin? No? He's digging now next to us. The 10 of Wands, the 7 of Cups in reverse, and then we also have the Page of Cups in reverse. So many cups, so many cups. This means a lot of emotional stuff coming up. Emotions might be running higher than usual. You're just finding yourself having to deal with a lot, right? With the Page of Cups, the 7 of Cups, you're breaking through illusion. You're breaking through illusion, dealing with these beliefs that you have that in connection to your worth, in connection to love. The Page of Cups is someone who's coming in and they're super loving and they're super excited to get to know you. If this is a person, for example, if we were doing a reading that you are asking specifically about a person, and even if you aren't, maybe you met someone and this is something that's coming up. But the Page of Cups is someone who's super excited to get to know you. They might be a bit love bomby. They might be a bit over the top, but it's out of this like excitement. Normally, this coming out in reverse shows me this might be the more darker aspects of the Page of Cups. Now, someone who might be using emotions to manipulate, who might be making you feel bad to manipulate, for you to adjust your boundaries, your settings. You know, people sometimes, I personally sometimes can't wrap my mind around this concept that people consciously manipulate another human being in the way they interact with them. But I know that that's the case, and I know that that's what a lot of people do. And what I'm getting here, whether they're doing it because they're thinking malicious intent, they have a malicious intent, or whether they're just trying to meet their own agenda, and it just happens to maybe be something that would be considered malicious. Do you understand what I'm saying? So either way, what I'm getting is you might have been dealing with people who are using your emotions against you, or who are not holding this space for your emotions, who are emotionally blackmailing you, is what I am getting. Emotionally blackmailing you, making you question your reality, making you question what is truth. Yeah. Now, what word is coming to mind here as well? Gaslighting. So I'm going to put it out there. It is an overused term, and people tend to not really read up much on it when they use it. But gaslighting, the definition of it in psychology is basically when you leave a conversation, you go into a conversation wanting to say, you hurt me when you did X. And then you leave the conversation, and for some fucking reason, you're now the one who apologized while your pain was never acknowledged. Something happened there. Something happened that led to a person.
Hi guys, it looks like I ran out of battery in the middle of that. We're gonna leave it as it is. I'm sure it was meant to be. It is now the next day, and I thought we're just finishing this reading specifically with some guidance from the Medicine Woman tarot deck. The Two of Arrows, the Two of Swords, making a decision. Ooh. Let's see. I'm sorry if it was a bit cut off there with the message, but I thought, should I talk on it more? But I think it's just all meant to be. Now, let's see what the book says when it comes to this. It always comes with a lesson and with a prayer, which I really like. I'll first read the lesson, and then we'll finish the reading with the prayer. Aim towards your highest vision. Be poised for success. You are in charge. No one else can think your thoughts for you. People can offer suggestions, ideas, and teachings, but you are at the bottom line. You are the final authority, author of your own intellectual life. You accept or reject everything you hear, see, and experience. You give it its value. You claim it, and thus give it its power to affect your life. Pull your good towards you by aiming at what you really want. As you aim high, your higher self or soul is called to assist you. She is the magical grandmother who brings plenty to your life. She is that part of you that possesses the wisdom of the ages. The higher portion of yourself is trying her best to activate you towards providing well for yourself and others. Listen to her now. Okay, and then for the prayer we have, and I invite you to take a deep breath in before we do this, and a breath out. Okay, and now just envision yourself speaking these words in your mind's eye, in your mind, just repeating, just as if this was an affirmation. Now, I have studied the map of mind. I am off to take charge of my world. In the midst of my enthusiasm, I take time out to make sure the highest goal can still be seen. My motivations are clear. I am seeking the best for all. I accept help from those who have blazed the trail before me. I set my heart on a course of love. I desire plenty for all. My sights are set high above the common thought. Great Spirit, your wills dwell within is my highest aspirations. Lead me now on the course of making them real. And I think this is going to conclude the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it and didn't mind the sudden shift of plans. I mean, I didn't plan for it, but it was meant to be, I guess. I want to mention to you guys, I am doing 20% off in my shop until the holidays, the end of the holidays. So if you guys are interested in getting a tarot reading for yourself or for someone else as a little present during these holidays now, whatever you are celebrating, that is there for you. I also have now actually a product specifically where you can just order a reading for someone else. So I already know if it is for you or for someone else and can work with that. But yeah, that's going to be it. The code, maybe I should tell you the code. I'm going to put it on screen probably as I'm speaking. Thank you guys so much for everything. I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying their December. I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye. Take care.